to House Border Security Caucus co-chair, Texas Congressman Brian Babin. Your reaction to that report and the photographs of the unused materials that are just essentially laying there, materials which could help finish the wall, and there was proof that the wall was working when it came to illegal migrants coming across our border.
No question about it, Jackie. This was one of the biggest faux pas and bungles of the Biden administration to stop the construction of our wall. And I'm so happy that the great state of Texas, which I happen to represent a pretty good swath of a portion of it, are going to obey the Constitution, because our administration at the federal level simply will not obey their oaths of office. And Article 4, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution absolutely grants states the power and the right to defend themselves from, quote, an invasion. And this is what's happening. 2 million have come across in the last year. And just this past month, as you said, 154,000. And quite frankly, tens of thousands, I think just this last month alone, almost 63,000 were just simply turned loose into the country. That's like Scranton, Pennsylvania, almost coming across our border in 1 month. Unbelievable.
And you mentioned that 2 million number. Some of the estimates indicate if we continue to go along this path, we'll see another 2 million more this year. And what's happening is that the agents at the border, they want to do their jobs. They're getting frustrated by it. But Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says that his trip to the border that he recently took, it was tough that one of these border agents turned his back on him. And so you have to wonder if we're getting to a boiling point here, because yes, the border agents are angry.
Well, you're on your earlier, Tom Homan, former acting director of ICE, he said it very well. But I can tell you that the Border Patrol has had at historic lows in morale. They've been kicked to the curb. The mounted Border Patrol agents were really demonized in an unfair manner. And quite frankly, Mayorkas is more interested in setting up programs to hire and to fight climate change. Unbelievable. When the highest priorities of the average American is lower gas prices, a secure border, safe streets, not climate change. And this is what Mayorkas is trying to do. Mm-hmm. He's in violation of his oath of office. He should resign immediately. He
should. He won't. But let me ask you this, because the Biden administration proposed reversing a rule that denies green cards to applicants who receive certain government benefits. This is one of former President Donald Trump's signature moves to limit legal immigration. How dangerous is this?
It's just, Jackie, that is more incentivization. I mean, they just keep hanging out carrots, dangling carrots in front of people all around the entire world. 140 different nations have come across our border. 14 were caught coming across whose names were on the terrorist watch list. And I would remind you and everyone else listening that it only took 19 terrorists to carry out the most deadly terrorist attack in American history on 9/11. So they're just continuing to incentivize illegal immigration to the absolute danger and jeopardy of our national security and the health and safety of Americans.
Yeah, it's a huge issue, and Mayorkas said that the policies are not consistent with our values, but there are some, and many in your state, who would say it is consistent with their values. They support immigration. They just think you should do it legally. Congressman, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.